What's good, everybody? This your boy KCFL King Self for Life Wrestling Takes. I'm just giving you a heads up. Your man will be back on the Cleveland Me Show. I've been invited back on. We're going to talk about the go-home shows for both Raw. Well, SmackDown until Friday, but we're going to talk about Raw. We're going to talk about Dynamite. We're going to talk about Night of Champions. We're going to talk about Double or Nothing. We're going to talk about everything. We're going to go over the whole nine. So I'm just giving you a heads up. I will be back on their show. Appreciate the invite from Joe and Cleve. We joining Tampa Tones. I think he's going to be on the show as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to just tell you right now, I'm so over Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar. I don't care nothing about them. They're trying everything in their power to make Cody Rhodes this super over sympathetic baby face. I'm like, man, it is. They trying everything in their power. I'm like, man. I saw that mess last night. I was like, I'm good, man. Man, I mean, they got this man running around here. It's just silly. It's just very silly. But it is what it is on that. Becky Lynch, Trish, they trying, but like I said, I can't boo baby mama Trish. I just can't, man. I tried. I can't boo baby mama Trish. I can't. And Becky is turning herself into a doggone tweener right now. You don't know. I can't root against her or for either. So it's kind of like, okay, it is what it is. I guess the match is gonna be decent, but hey, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. How many times I got to tell y'all? Now it's funny as heck. My man Apollo was super excited to be coming back to Monday Night Raw, and look what Vince McMahon decided to do. Look what Vince and Triple H decided to do. That man lost to Dominic in his doggone re-debut. Let that sink in, ladies and gentlemen. I tell y'all all the freaking time. Y'all don't listen to the homie. I tell y'all cats all the freaking time. We just on that show to be there. We not there to win matches. We just there to lose and shuck and jive. That's the only reason black folk pull up to WWE. I'm just telling you right now. Sorry to bust all the fans to be shucking and jiving for this company, but that's the only reason we come to the show. We just come to the E just to shuck and jive and buck dance. That's it. We're not there to win matches. We're not there to do anything. And when we do win, our title reigns don't mean nothing. They don't mean absolutely nothing. It's just a waste of time. Anyway, man, let's talk about it. So Sunday night, we had Sasha Banks versus, Mercedes Mone versus Willow Nightingale, and injury happened. Mercedes called herself trying to do some crazy high-flying move off the turnbuckles. I'm like, girl, that's dangerous to say. She slipped off and fractured her ankle, ladies and gentlemen. And people was trying to blame Willow Nightingale. I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. Do not blame Willow Nightingale. Because I was like, all right, let me see what's going on. Let me see what happened. Let me see, as everybody was talking about, I said, oh, no. They talking about it was like probably right when Willow Nightingale slammed her. I'm like, no, let me see what's going on. They tried to do some crazy move off the turnbuckles, and she slipped off, and I said, oh, no. So y'all know they didn't put a bunch of dampers on the plans that TK had, because we knew she was either coming to Forbidden Door or All In, and it's going to take, I don't know, man. I'm just praying for a speedy recovery for her, but listen, I know there's a lot of people that actually, it's sad that people was actually rejoicing that she got injured. You got to be evil as heck in the head to rejoice that she got injured. That is crazy. Just because she don't work for the E no more, you are rejoicing that she got injured? That is crazy. That's crazy as a Betsy bug, man. Just crazy. Crazy. We got the tag team champs, Bro versus Imperium. Man, you know what, man? I don't know, man. They all know. I told you, man, this tag team run ain't doing nothing for me. It's not doing anything. This tag team run is not doing a goddamn thing for me. It's just they just had the titles, It's nothing. Everybody was like, oh, this is the best decision. It's great. This is great. Like, oh, yeah, it's great. But look. Now they talking about possibly Roman and Solo beating them at Night of Champions. It's silly. It's very silly, ladies and gentlemen. Just very silly. I'm like, man, Oh my goodness, man. Listen, man, wrestling, like I said, man, I watched Raw. I called it. I was too busy watching my Lakers get swept. I was turning back and forth, man. Salute to LeBron, man. I know that there's a lot of people that hate that man, but listen, man, look, you year 20, scoring champion. I mean, first of all, this team wasn't even supposed to make the playoffs, let alone the play in, and they got all the way to the freaking Western Conference Finals. Come on now. But yeah, I was too busy turning back and forth. And all night long, Brock and Cody running around here with a broke arm, and Brock running around here. And then, man, they just do my main man, Mustafa Ali bogus. Say he tried to cut a promo and get disrespected, and it's just sad, man. It's very sad. And now this man, he about to face Gunther, the Night of Champions. We know dang well that man ain't winning. Like, come on, you know he not winning. He's not winning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a wrap. He ain't. But they show that man no respect, none whatsoever. He gets no respect, none. I was just like, man. But hey, that's Vince and them. That's how Vince and them get down. That's how Triple H and them get down. You know what I'm saying? Fatal 4-Way coming up next week for the women's tag team titles. Just get them things to Ronda and Shayna and call it a day. So Raquel and Shotzi Blackheart are back together again. And then Dakota Kai has a doggone, she tore her ACL for the 4th time, man. You know what, man? Or the 3rd time. Man, listen, man. Wrestling, y'all. Y'all got, man. You got to make sure you're doing the right thing, because you can easily just anything. And the way how the situation happened, when Liv Morgan got injured, Dakota was trying to protect Liv, but she ended up hurting herself. This man, what is, man? Hyperextended legs, and it's crazy. It is crazy. It's messed up. I just be like, man, these injuries in wrestling, man. This is why I be praying for these wrestlers, man, when they do these, like I say, go back to the Ring of Honor pay-per-view. That unnecessary spot with Dante and my man from Lucha, from the Lucha group. I'm telling you, man, unnecessary spot, unnecessary. Just doing these unnecessary spots with. And then, like I say, back to Mercedes, unnecessary spot. She didn't have to get on them turnbuckles doing that goofy, just goofy. It's just goofy. But you're not gonna catch me hating on this woman, and like a lot of people do, they just hate on her, just be hating on her. Yeah, Penta, that's the name. Y'all listen, man. Forgive me sometimes. I don't know why I be having these blanks sometimes, but I'm like, what's the boy name? Penta El Cerro. Him and Dante doing that dumb man move they did at the doggone Ring of Honor pay-per-view. Just unnecessary. It's just crazy, y'all. It's just crazy. It's messed up. It's sad. It's a joke. But like I said, it's wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. It's wrestling 101. And that's how things are, you know. But back to the WWE. I'm at a 30% when it comes to this Night of Champions pay-per-view. They really trying hard with Seth Rollins and AJ Styles. They got Seth Rollins up here doing these interview promos. Matter of fact, the boy is not even there. He's out doing the New World Order movie with Captain America and them. I'm like, man, AJ Styles shouldn't mess around and win this thing. They trying too hard to make you think that, oh, this is Seth Rollins, this is his, and he ain't losing, and this is it. I'm like, it's like you see the handwriting on the wall. You should know what's going on. You see the handwriting on the wall. You know what's going on. You know how stuff is. It's like, oh yeah, AJ Styles gonna mess around and win this thing. That's what it just feels like. But yeah, like I said, everything I called on Raw. Again, Apollo debut and boom, lose. I mean, come on. What you think that mean, ladies and gentlemen? You should know what that mean. I'm I'm like, Dominic is so doggone protected, he could have took a loss. But nope, can't do it. Can't do it because, you know, Apollo, who claimed he ain't buck dancing, sure was buck dancing, looking like he couldn't wait to get to Monday Night Raw. I'm like, bro, you know dang well. You know you ain't doing nothing in Vince McMahon's backyard. You're not doing nothing. You're not doing anything, man. You're not. All that shucking and jiving you was doing, I'm like, it's sad, man. It's just sad, man. But I've barely acted a little bit too long. Listen, I'll catch y'all cats. Like I said, I will be on the Cleveland Lee show this Wednesday. I will be on a show. They'll upload the podcast whenever they can, but I will be on that show. So make sure you check their stuff out. They always tweet it. They always tweet every day who gonna be on their show or when they gonna do it and everything. So I'll talk to y'all cats later. Holla at your boy.